Author Grace Merchandani here with part 4 of my 5-part introductory series for independent authors. So today we're going to talk about the emotional cycle of publishing so that you don't panic when it happens. So there's a part of self-publishing that almost no one prepares you for. It's not the platforms, it's not the formatting, it's not the uploading process, it's the emotional cycle. Most people assume that once you publish a book, you just feel accomplished, relieved, proud, and sometimes you do. But very often, what comes next is something no one warned you about. Silence. Yeah. The journey usually starts with excitement. You have an idea. You start writing. You imagine readers finding your work. The excitement carries you through those early stages. But then the book is finished and you publish it. And suddenly, everything goes quiet. No immediate feedback, no instant validation, sometimes not even a clear indication if anyone even noticed at all. That silence can feel deeply personal, but it isn't. What most new authors don't realize is this emotional drop is not a sign of failure. It's a sign that reality has arrived. Publishing is often portrayed as the single, solitary moment. This launch, this release, this finish line. But in reality, it's a long and uneven process. The emotional high of creation fades. The adrenaline disappears. And you're left alone with your work just out in the world. And the truth is, that moment can feel really unsettling. Many people quit right here. Not because they lack talent, not because they made a mistake, but because they just weren't expecting the emotional shift. They assume the discomfort means that something went wrong, but it didn't. There's a pattern that repeats for many authors. Excitement at the beginning, doubt in the middle, quiet, uneasy space after publication. And then if you stay, something steadier emerges. Perspective. You begin to understand that feelings are not reliable indicators of progress. You start separating your sense of self from the immediate response of your work. And that separation is essential if you want to continue. One of the most important skills you can develop as a self-published author is emotional literacy, if you will. Knowing what you're feeling and why, without letting it dictate your next decision. Disappointment doesn't mean you should stop. Anxiety doesn't mean that you failed. And silence doesn't mean that no one will ever care. It usually just means you're between stages. If you can expect the dip, then you won't panic when it arrives. You won't rush into drastic changes. You won't abandon that project prematurely. You won't mistake discomfort for disaster. Instead, you recognize it as part of a cycle. And cycles move forward, whether you feel confident or not. The goal isn't to avoid discouragement, it's to normalize it. To understand that even the most successful authors experience doubt, quiet periods, and emotional lows. So what separates the authors who continue from the ones who stop? Well, it's not confidence. It's tolerance. That's right, tolerance for uncertainty, tolerance for delayed results, tolerance for emotional discomfort. That comes when you build something slowly. If you're in that quiet space right now, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not behind, you're not failing, you're not doing it wrong. You're just in the middle of a process that doesn't offer constant reassurance. And that's okay. If you keep showing up gently and consistently, clarity will come. Not all at once, and not dramatically, but enough to take the next step. And then the next. If you'd like, next time we could talk about what success actually looks like as an indie author. Hope you'll check that out in video 6. and how redefining it early can make your entire journey just a little bit more sustainable. You don't need to rush this. You just need to stay. Please subscribe to follow along in the series and see what's coming after that. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope something helped.